ever wake up next to somebody and realize the two of you have been polite for months?
Polite.
Polite, kind, cooperative, and completely gone from each other.
Ooh, that's the one nobody wants to say out loud.
Because it doesn't look like a problem. That's the trap.
There's no yelling, no cheating, no big scene.
Just two roommates who used to be in love, and they didn't notice the day it flipped.
So today we're pulling that thread. The slow break. The one that doesn't announce itself.
The one that ends good relationships. Not bad ones, good ones.
All right, set it up for me. What is the actual thing that starts the drift?
Honestly, it starts with one small unspoken thing. One. And then you protect the peace instead of the truth.
Say that again for the folks in the back.
You protect the peace instead of the truth. You swallow the small thing so the night stays smooth.
And that feels mature in the moment.
It feels like love. It feels like I'm not going to make this a whole thing.
But it's a deposit, just in the wrong account.
I like that. Every unspoken thing is a deposit in the resentment account.
And nobody's checking the balance.
Nobody. Until one day you pull up and go, wait, when did we get this broke?
Give me the picture of it. What does day one of the drift look like?
Day one is somebody comes home a little tired, a little short, and the other person notices and doesn't ask.
Doesn't ask.
Doesn't ask. Because last time they asked, they got a snappy answer. So they filed it away. I'll ask later.
And later never comes.
Later never comes. Later becomes a habit.
See, I want to push on that a little.
Push.
Because I don't think it's always because somebody got snapped at. Sometimes it's just, we're tired. We got kids in the car. We got a boss on the phone. It's not avoidance, it's exhaustion.
That's a fair point. Exhaustion is real. I'm not going to sit here and pretend it isn't.
Right.
But here's what I'll say. Even exhausted people still reach for what matters. If you're too tired to ask your person one real question, you got to look at what you did have energy for that day.
Oof, that's the follow-up.
Because most of us weren't too tired to scroll. We weren't too tired for the game. We were too tired for them.
That one stings a little.
It's supposed to.
All right, so what's the shrug you talk about?
The drift starts with a shrug, a whatever, a never mind. Those are the seeds.
I've been guilty of the never mind.
We all have. The never mind isn't the crime. The crime is when never mind becomes the language.
When it becomes the whole conversation.
When you two stop asking follow-up questions. That's the moment.
What's a follow-up question sound like from somebody who's still in it?
How was your day? Fine. Fine like tired fine, or fine like something happened fine?
Just that one extra sentence.
Just that one. That one sentence says, I see you, and I'm not too busy to notice which fine this is.
And when you stop asking, they stop offering.
They stop offering, and now you're strangers with a mortgage.
Strangers with a mortgage.
Please don't put it on a t-shirt.
Too late. Take me into phase 2, because you said polite, and polite sounds like a good thing.
Polite is a beautiful mask. Polite is what strangers do. Polite is what coworkers do.
But not lovers.
Lovers argue. Lovers interrupt. Lovers steal the last piece of chicken and laugh about it.
Now you're talking about my wife.
Because y'all are alive.
We are. We really are.
When it goes polite, that's when I get worried. That's when a couple starts saying please and thank you like they're at a hotel.
Please pass the salt.
Thank you for dinner. Have a good day at work. Drive safe. All lovely on paper.
All dead in the room.
All dead in the room. Because there's no play. There's no poke. There's no, hey, get over here.
So polite is the middle stage.
Polite is the middle stage. It's not the fight and it's not the divorce. It's the waiting room in between.
And most couples live in that waiting room for years.
Years. And they call it a good marriage because nobody's screaming.
But here's where I want to add something.
Go.
Some of that politeness is people trying. Like they read a book, they went to counseling, somebody told them to speak calm. So they're calm, but they're calm and dead.
Ooh, that's a good catch. Because the tool without the heart is just performance.
Performance.
You can do all the right techniques and still not be in the room with your person. Calm voice, empty eyes.
I've seen that. I've done that.
Me too, me too. That's not a critique, that's a mirror.
So how do you tell which calm you're in?
Your body knows before your mouth does. You stop reaching for their hand. You stop making eye contact at dinner. You start scrolling in bed instead of turning toward them.
Little things.
Tiny things. Each one by itself doesn't matter, but you stack 100 of them and you got a wall.
100 tiny bricks.
100 tiny bricks. And now you gotta yell just to be heard over your own wall.
See, that's why the fights come later. The fights aren't the beginning of the end. The fights are people trying to break the wall.
Now you preaching.
Don't do that to me.
I'm just saying. The fight is a signal that somebody still cares enough to fight. The silence is the real emergency.
The silence is the emergency.
Write that one down.
Let's talk about the stories. Everybody in a slow break has a story they tell themselves.
Oh, we got a whole library.
Give me the top 3.
Number 1, it's just a season. We're just busy right now.
Oh, the season lie.
The season lie. Seasons end. This one doesn't. This one just gets a new name every 3 months.
Kids are little. Work is crazy. My mom is sick. New house.
Something's always the reason. And the reason is real. The problem is the reason becomes permanent.
Number 2.
At least we don't fight like so-and-so.
Oh,
Comparing down. I'm not that bad. Well, congratulations. You set the bar in the basement.
in the basement.
Just because your neighbor's house is on fire doesn't mean yours ain't leaking.
Come on now.
I said what I said.
Give me the third one.
We'll figure it out later. When the kids are grown. When the house is paid. When work slows down.
Later.
Later is where relationships go to die.
Say more on that.
Later never asks how you're doing right now. Later doesn't hold your hand tonight.
And by the time later shows up, you don't know each other anymore.
You know each other's schedules. You know each other's passwords. You don't know each other's heart.
Heavy.
Heavy, but true.
Can I ask you something, Coach?
Ask.
You've sat with real couples, not concepts, real people at your table. Give me one that stuck with you.
Yeah, I got one.
Take your time.
I worked with a couple, married 23 years. 2 grown kids, nice house, no affairs, no addiction. Nothing dramatic. They came in and both of them said the same thing. We're not fighting, we're just existing beside each other.
23 years of that.
23 years. And the wife said something I'll never forget. She said, I don't know if I miss him or if I miss who we used to be.
Whew.
And I'll be honest, that one sat on my chest for a week.
So what did you do with them?
I didn't give them a plan. I gave them one question. Every night before bed, ask each other one real question. Not, how was your day? A real one.
Just one.
Just one. And I told them, the breakthrough won't come from a big conversation. It'll come from the ritual.
The ritual.
6 weeks later, she called me, crying. Not sad crying, the other kind.
Oh, wow.
She said, we stayed up till 2 a.m. last night, just talking, like we used to. She said, I forgot he was funny.
I forgot he was funny.
That's the sentence that will haunt me forever. I forgot he was funny.
Because none of that got fixed with a technique.
It got fixed with attention. One question a night. That's it.
All right, so let me bring it back to the person listening.
Please do.
Somebody's hearing this right now, and they just recognize themselves. What do they do tonight?
Tonight. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Tonight.
Tonight,
You ask one real question, just one, and you shut up and you listen to the whole answer.
one real question.
What do you miss about us? That's a good one.
Oh, that one's gonna land.
Or, when's the last time you felt really seen by me?
Whew.
Or the simplest one, are we okay? Not are we fine? Are we okay?
There's a difference.
There's a whole world between fine and okay.
And you ask, and then you don't defend.
You don't defend, you don't fix, you don't explain, you just listen.
That's the hardest part.
I think listening is the love. That's really what it comes down to.
The listening is the love. Okay, say the person on the other end opens up, says, no, we're not okay, and here's why.
First thing, don't flinch.
Don't flinch.
Because if you asked and then you flinched, you just taught them, never tell me the truth again.
That's real.
You asked, you wanted the truth, now sit in it,
Even if it hurts.
especially if it hurts.
What's the second thing?
Own your part first. Before you say anything about their part, own yours.
Even if my part feels smaller.
Even if your part feels smaller, the size isn't the point. The willingness is the point.
When one person owns their part with no excuses, it opens a door.
When they defend, it locks it.
And most of us go straight to defense.
We're wired for it. But you gotta override it. That's the work.
Third move.
You make one small visible change this week. Not a speech, a change.
Not a speech, a change.
A speech is cheap. A change is proof.
Give me an example.
Phone stays in the other room during dinner. That's a change.
Simple.
Or we go to bed at the same time 3 nights this week. That's a change.
Or the one my wife made me do. 20 minutes on the couch, no TV, no phone, just talk.
20 minutes.
20 minutes felt like an hour the first time.
Because you'd forgotten how to just be with somebody.
I really had.
And that's not shameful. That's what happens when life gets loud.
But you gotta come back to it.
You gotta come back to it. The drift wins when nobody fights back.
All right, bring us home, Coach Pat.
There it is. You used the name. Now I know we're rapping.
You caught that.
I always catch it. Here's your homework. And I want you to actually do it, not just nod at your phone.
Yes, ma'am.
Tonight, before you go to sleep, ask your person one question. When's the last time you felt really loved by me?
Ooh,
And whatever they say, you don't argue. You don't correct. You say, thank you for telling me. And then you do better tomorrow.
thank you for telling me.
That's it. That's the whole thing.
Our challenge for the week.
One follow-up question a day. Every day. 7 days.
One follow-up question a day.
Not, how was your day? That doesn't count. The second question. Tell me more about that question.
7 days.
7 days. And notice what happens to the room.
You know what I keep thinking about from tonight?
Tell me.
The silence is the emergency. That one's gonna stay with me.
It's going to stay with a lot of people.
Because we're all trained to worry about the fights. And the fights are almost never the thing.
The fights are people reaching. The silence is people gone.
The silence is people gone.
So if you're in a quiet season with somebody you love, don't be proud of it. Be curious about it.
Be curious about it.
Ask the second question. Reach for the hand. Sit on the couch for 20 minutes.
Small stuff.
The small stuff is the whole stuff. It always was.
All right, that's the show.
That's the show.
Wherever you are tonight, if this one hit, share it with somebody who needs it. And come back next week. We're doing this again.
We're doing this again. And if you're the one sitting there right now feeling like nobody hears you, hear me.
Go ahead.
I'm here.